Blizzard. What is going on? I don't normally make videos like this, but I'm pretty upset about something in particular, so that's why we're doing this today. I'm sorry I haven't been streaming lately. I've had a bunch of stuff going on with my family, so I haven't been up to that. Normally doing retro streams, still working on my Mario stream. Might switch gears to Tears of the Kingdom because I've been actually playing that game a lot lately, and it's super fun. But let's talk about a game that's not so super fun at the moment. Maybe it's super fun, but they changed gears, and it's not super exciting. Let's just put it that way. And I'm not very thrilled with a certain game company named Blizzard right now, which is unfortunate because I've spent a lot of time playing their games. I would say 25 years I've been playing Blizzard games, and I've enjoyed them for the most part. There's been some hiccups here or there, but the one in question that we're talking about today would be Overwatch, which I don't think I'm going to call Overwatch 2 anymore because it's just Overwatch. This right here on their Twitter feed, I know this is kind of old news at this point, but with all the events that have been going on the past week, I'm kind of new to it, and I'm super pissed off, so I want to talk about it. So May 16th, Blizzard put out this statement, this YouTube video, and it's kind of going over what's going on with Overwatch 2 at the moment. And it basically ends with the game director and a developer kind of going over why they decided to scratch the PvE content that they were planning to provide to us, that they've been talking about for like 4 years, 3.5 years, something like that. It's been a long time. There's so many things to be upset about. I think the biggest problem is I really liked Overwatch, the original Overwatch, a lot. And it's weird to talk about these as separate games because they're not separate games. They're the same game. The biggest differentiator between the two was supposed to be that Overwatch 2 was going to have this immersive PvE campaign that we've never seen before. And now that's gone. So what the hell is next? Well, I guess this roadmap's what's next. And these roadmaps are things that seem to get released by game companies when there's lots of issues that end up happening, or they know they're in hot water, and they're just trying to show, hey, this is what's coming up next. We're in season 4 right now for Overwatch, and season 6, or season 5. I haven't opened the game in a while, so I wouldn't be able to tell you when season 4 ends to season 5, and then season 6, season 7, and beyond. I just don't care right now, though. Like, I don't believe any of this stuff. I feel like Blizzard's had so many problems in the past few years, which is kind of not being super honest with us. So I don't know if I believe any of this stuff. And even if I did, like, one of the problems with Overwatch, the initial Overwatch, was they quit doing regular updates and hero balancing and adding new content, especially the PvE content, which everybody was asking for, because they were busy making the PvE for Overwatch 2. So I guess that's a reason why I'm so upset, is they basically let Overwatch 1 die because they were working on this PvE content that's never going to get released. So they stripped away all the content and all the rewards that we gained in the original Overwatch game, like your badge, or your, I guess what they were badges, I can't remember what they're called, but like your ranks and stuff like that, and all your stats and all that, just so they could change the monetization of Overwatch to free-to-play, where they could run their battle pass, which is super problematic because of the fact that that battle pass locks heroes behind a paywall. But the battle pass and super expensive cosmetic items I cannot believe the amount of people that purchased like the One Punch Man cosmetics that came out not too long ago. Blizzard's making money hand over fist on this game, and they're not delivering. And that's really irritating. I love Overwatch. It's one of my favorite games. The heroes and the story, it's all very, very interesting to me. And I feel like I know all the heroes. I've played all of them. I've been immersed in the lore with the cinematics and the comics. But this is too much. Like, if we look here in this roadmap, we've got Mischief and Magic, Summer Games, Story Missions, New Support Hero, Flashpoint, Hero Mastery, a cinematic reveal. This is not that much content for what I'm guessing is the rest of the year. I think what a season boils down to be like 2 months or something like that. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2. I'm not opening the game. I just uninstalled it recently, so I can't open it to check. So if that's the case, we've got, 6 months out here. So we're looking at end of the year. So, and if anything, if the past says anything with Overwatch, especially the original Overwatch, we got a lot of PvE, well, not a lot, but a few PvE events repeated constantly. So when I see things like Quest Watch and Mischief and Magic and Summer Games, story missions, I'm imagining 1 or 2 simple, something like Junkenstein's Revenge or the Invasion of Omnix or whatever, just repeated over and over again. In fact, I'd be willing to bet money that the Summer Games here that's listed is going to be Lucio Ball, which is insane because it's just recycling content from Overwatch. And that's the confusing thing, is it's like there's no reason for this to be called Overwatch 2. The only reason that Overwatch 2 should be called 2 is gone now. And it's just disappointing that they're willing to take away all the stuff that people have worked towards in the first Overwatch, throw it in the trash, come out with a new game, put heroes behind paywalls, and the reasoning for all this is by promising that there's going to be a certain amount of content that's not going to be released for the game. I've just lost all faith in Blizzard. They've made so many mistakes in the past few years. I just can't do it anymore, man. They keep dropping the ball on these amazing IPs that they have just to make extra money. They're willing to beat down their own name just to monetize, make extra monetization on these games. One of the things that they were talking about in the developer update here was that they didn't have enough time to put a Blizzard polish on the game. At this point, Blizzard polish doesn't mean shit. At this point, EA should be taking notes from them on how to completely fuck over their player base. It's not a good time to be a video gamer right now. You've got companies like Blizzard and EA that are just trying to get every penny out of each one of their IPs without giving any meaningful content to them. And it's a shame, because a company like Blizzard should be able to produce an amazing game out of Overwatch. Look what they did with World of Warcraft. It's an immersive, huge world. Why can't they do that with this? Diablo, tons of content. That's got its problems too. But, I mean, you look at other free-to-play models with battle passes, and they offer infinite amounts of content compared to Overwatch 2. I'm just so upset. I love this game so much, but I'm just done. I spent money on battle passes to get the heroes to play and just to kill time until the PvE content came out, which isn't coming. I just don't want to do any more repetitive Lucio Ball or Junkenstein's Revenge or Revenge of the Omnics or whatever the hell it's called. I can't remember. Those were all fun for one playthrough. After that, it was just repetitive. You just repeat it just to get all the skins and stuff. I just don't trust Blizzard anymore, which is a huge bummer. They were the good guys for the longest time. And it totally makes sense now why Jeff Kaplan quit the Overwatch team. I wouldn't want to go out there and have to tell everybody that, hey, we've been lying to you for 4 years. Anyway, like I said, this isn't one of my typical videos. If this is something you want to see, leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever, all that fun stuff. I'll be having some more streaming videos coming up sometime soon. We'll be touching on some retro games, still want to work on my Mario games, and probably going to see some Tears of the Kingdom coming up because that game is worth playing for many, many hours right now. Blizzard, seriously, get your shit together.